was thanking.
Dear Granny, I hope you had a nice Christmas. Thank you for the present. Love, Matthew. I used to hate writing thank you letters after Christmas. That was the worst bit of Christmas for me. And my thank you letters were pretty lame. That's pretty much the exact wording I used to write to my granny. She was very gracious, and I'm sure she took it in the right way. But it doesn't really say much, does it? It doesn't really express how thankful I am that it was amazing. She went out to the shops and that she spent money on buying me something really nice for Christmas. Thank you, hope you had a nice Christmas. It's lame, isn't it? And so much of our hearts, thoughts and feelings, when they come out of our mouths, it's the same, isn't it? We can be full of ingratitude, ungratefulness. We're not really thankful. Anna was an old lady at the temple with Simeon. She'd been married, but then her husband had died, and she had to stay at the temple for a very, very long time. She could have been full of bitterness. She could have been like, God, you haven't done anything for me. My life has all gone wrong. So many bitter things happened to her in her life. But you know what we read about her? She never left the temple, and she prayed, she fasted, and she praised God. And you know, the morning Jesus came in, that Mary and Joseph brought him in, the same morning Simeon rejoiced, Anna came over and she just thanked God. And she started saying amazing things about Jesus. And you could see, probably from the tears in her eyes, the thankfulness was really there in her heart. She was so grateful to God for Jesus, for sending Jesus to save her, to give her everlasting life, to help her in her old age. Oh, she was just so thankful. She could have been bitter. But when she looked at Jesus, all that melted away and she just burst out thanking God. We have an amazing reason to thank God. No matter how hard this year's been, no matter how much pain you've been through, no matter how difficult the trials and bad the temptations, how many times you've failed, God has given you Jesus. And when you see his amazing love, it's meant to bring out this thankfulness. Not a lame thank you letter, dear Granny, dear God, thank you for Jesus. It's like, oh, Lord, just thank you so much. You love me and I'm unlovable. You're patient with me and I'm horrible. You don't get bitter with me. You forgive me. Thank you for Jesus.